Hey everyone, and welcome back to Real Talk, where we break down the media moments that make us think twice. I'm your host, Zoe, and today we're diving into a character who has sparked a lot of debate, Rue Bennett from Euphoria. And yeah, I'm going there. Rue's story shows us that addiction is painful, complex, but it's ultimately a choice and it's not just a disease. So let's get into it. So Rue starts Euphoria as a recovering addict, fresh out of rehab. So the whole first season, she's fresh out of rehab. She has literally every reason to stay clean. She's young. She has a loving family, her mom and her sister Gia, and she has people like Jules, her best friend, who genuinely care about her. But what does she do? In season two, she decides to keep using. And not just once, she keeps choosing it over and over and over again, despite knowing exactly what it's doing to her and the mental effects that she's giving the people around her. So there's a moment in season two where Rue has a real shot of turning things around. So she's given support, structure, and even second chances by almost everybody in her life, but she still decides to lie. She steals, she manipulates, and she puts her addiction before anything else, even her best friends, her sister, and her mom. Now, if addiction was purely just a disease like cancer or diabetes, we wouldn't blame someone for relapsing and we wouldn't blame somebody for making that choice or decision to take that perk again or snort that line of coke. Um, but with Rue, we do blame her because deep down she knows the decision that she's making because it's on her. It's not something that is completely affected by her. Like, it's not, say, for example, like a rare blood disease. Like, she chose to do that and she has a choice to get rid of it and get rid of that addiction and stay clean. Um, Honestly, it's hard to watch because she's not an evil person. She's not an evil character. That's not what she's meant out to be. She actually has a really kind heart. You can see it throughout the show. She's just hurting inside. And one of the reasons why is because her dad died at a very young age and she got a hold of his oxys, and that's how it all started. So she made that choice at the beginning to do that. But she also knows right from wrong. She's smart. She understands the consequences. Her choices just show how addiction can be self destructive willfully, not because she's trapped in some like biological prison. It's because she's chasing a feeling that she can't give up. And even if in she doesn't even care if it kills her. She was in the show, she was like, I would rather be dead than quit this. Like, her withdrawals, they were so bad, they were still killing her. And it's not to say addiction is easy to overcome. It's completely not. I've seen other scenarios on TikTok. A girl, Michaela, her husband was in rehab, got clean, they got married, and he started abusing again. And that wasn't just drugs, it was alcohol. I've seen it in my own family. Um, but I've seen the choices that my parents have made, and they've made the choice to stay clean. And they've made that choice, and it's not a disease because they made the choice to stay clean. It definitely takes insane strength, but calling it only a disease takes away the responsibility part of addiction. Rue reminds us that people can choose recovery and they can also choose not to recover. And that choice definitely matters. And it's why we need to hold people accountable, but at the same time, support them so they feel supported and loved and they don't feel like the drug is what's making them feel that way. So that's today's real talk. Rue's pain is real, but so are her decisions. And if we ignore the role of choice and addiction, we miss the whole point of what recovery really means. Thanks for listening. Be sure to hit follow if you want more unfiltered takes.